It's the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. No bigger stage than this one. Sold out MetLife Stadium, located just outside of New York City. Straight ahead, a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it should be a great one, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the New York Jets. The winner here goes to the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Here we go. Three. Hey, can't. Hey, can't. All right.
Now Hall to start the drive. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block, but the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Now Fields going to move them around.
Extend. Go.
Now it's JCM, Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And he stopped immediately there. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll run with Hall. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. It was just 3rd down and short, but he bit off a little extra.
I would say way more than he could chew, but he chewed up all that yardage in a big way. And that, to me, that was a combination of offensive line, stacked defense, and they handled it. Okay, they got the leverage, they got the blocking angles, and opened up a nice crease. And once you get past that first wave, there's room to run.
Yeah, that's just the 3rd play from scrimmage. They wanted to avoid that 3 and out. They did.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Hey, can't.
Off play action, Fields. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down.
Likes that.
Here we go. Yep. Turbo, sir. Tonight.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, here's Fields. He dumps this one off here to Hall. Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 58, here's that. All right.
A run inside, crossing Merritt to the 27-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
Hey, here we go, side. 5, go.
Handoff, running left. Here's Hall.
Blocking, fellas. Great blocking. Great blocking.
Breece Hall, 27 yards. And the Jets are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game.
Good blocking. Our defense, what we got? What we got, defense?
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
We got defense.
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
And the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at about the 32. They'll run. Here's Devon Achane.
That ain't
it. 45 before he's brought down. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are one game away from a Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got, and that's a heck of a run right there.
Tua going to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
Good one. 28.
Here's Tua. And he comes back with one complete. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 33. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Now Achane on 1st and 10.
Way to stay home, brother. Way to stay home. Way to stay home. Way to stay home.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed.
Let's go. Let's go, South. Let's go, Sonny.
And the Jets will take over here just shy of the 30. So another interception for him on the year. He is making quite a splash in his rookie campaign.
Most linebackers feel they're lucky if they get 1 or 2 of these a year because once you start getting to 3, 4, and 5, that's when you know you've got a special player.
I know you got a lot of
someone the quarterbacks have to account
for. You got a lot of
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
Here we go.
Straight ahead is Hall. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
319, you got that?
On the give, Krosky Merritt.
Way to stretch, boy. Way to stretch it out. Way to stretch it out. Way to stretch it out.
Short here on third down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here, as they've got it with a third down and less than a yard.
Here we go.
Here's Fields on the sneak. And he is going to have a Jets first down, at least at first glance, as they spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
Running left, it's Hall.
Good run.
Picks up about 6 as he gets this down.
Good run. Good run.
They were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
3 in the bag. That was 3 in the bag. 3 in the bag.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Fields changing the play. Up the middle, Krosky Merritt.
Fail.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Go.
Paul want to give up the middle.
Good block it, fellas.
And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
Get you out of there. Got a sub.
Conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Got a sub.
What do you think? Might have been 4 down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Now Fields going to run. They'll get just a yard.
Hold on to the rock. Hold on to the rock. Hold on to it.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down. Give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter. A handoff for Hall.
Oh, he clicked off. He clicked off.
And now they've got a 3rd down and 8.
1-on-1.
On first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get
1-on-1.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of
1-on-1.
situation.
He got skied.
Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
1-on-1. He got skied, fellas. You see it, B. 1-on-1. He got.
They've already converted 2
Want to know part of.
drive, 2 for 2. Here's Hall again. shoves him away.
We'll get it back. We'll get it back.
First down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing?
Reese. Out the rock, Reese.
All runs
the rock,
on this drive
Reese.
so far. It's 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here.
Son, around.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle, because his ability to look through
It's
all the
around.
clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
A give now to Bill. This is Krosky Merritt. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now Fields. Throwing for the out route. He finds Wilson. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Play action. It's Fields. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Under pressure now.
Oh, that's not the play I thought I caught.
Just inside the 5-yard line.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation, because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and
I did
goal.
though.
But that close to the goal line, it still definitely hurts.
A give running right is Hall. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. A pretty big play now in this AFC Championship. 3rd and goal. Fields now to throw.
JB with me.
George Pickens from 3 yards out.
JB
Jets
with
go
me.
up by 2 touchdowns.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense,
Get a hang
and go
in there,
right
Jay.
back and score again.
Get a hang in there, Field.
That's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, 2-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. Perfect omelet. Dropped it. So a little bit of a turnover. He went right back though and got that omelet and crushed it.
You got to do what you got to do.
You got to do what you got. A little worried about your hands though.
Spill it.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
Yep.
The Dolphins have the line ready for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
AFC title game, second quarter action, 2 minutes to play. In motion, Hill. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be second down. From the gun, it's Tua. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. Down the sideline he goes. And he's got this all the way down to the 5-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami. And even 40 yards. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
18!
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. A 5-yard touchdown.
Too much time on the clock.
And the Dolphins have got it back to within a score. Extra point up and good by Sanders.
Time on the
And
clock.
that'll make our score 14-7. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Here we go. Turbos, right?
On 1st down, it's Krosky Miller. And the big Bills up front. They're going to stop him right at the line. 2nd and 9 from the 44. A play fake. Now Fields to throw. They'll swing this out to Krosky Merritt. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Fields. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
So many times in my career, coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards,
What are you going to be some?
then your defense is going to
He's in. Touchdown, Jets. Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt, 40 yards. And the Jets will extend their lead in the final minute.
Don't be silly.
So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive
Great cutback,
barrage
Krosky.
so far.
Great work, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add
Great
another
cutback,
word if you don't
Krosky.
mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now.
See ya.
Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick
See,
it
Merritt.
off. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
What you got for me?
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit.
Hey, 21 TA. Watch it, Oscar.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Looking to pass. Tua. He's got it full extension with a catch.
Boy, y'all stop. Y'all got to stop that.
21G.
On play action, here's Tua.
The tackle.
Complete to the tight end. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And going deep for Hill. That's going to be incomplete.
Something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Yeah. Okay, hold on.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Now Tua. To the sideline and incomplete.
Oh, put that. He got money.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Arises on to punt here as he gets this one away.
Good defense, fellas. What was the half?
Into the end zone now for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Here we go,
and with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 2nd and 9 now from the 21.
Here we go. Extend.
They'll keep it on the ground again here.
Oh, get in there.
Push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Oh, man, we was off to the race.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
Here we go. Go.
Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they have work to do in this second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get
real rap, no mumble.
Should be more than good enough.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Tua sets up to pass it. Pressure, they got him again. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Now that's the way to start the second half. Back-to-back sacks. Whatever the halftime speech was, I hope they recorded it.
21G, 21G. 20, TX. Solo left side. Solo left side.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Come on, fellas. They can't.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
Sick.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
Sick.
Back to throw here. And that
There we go.
down incomplete. Good
Sick,
coverage there.
fellas.
Forced the
Sick.
ball free, and it's second down.
At this point in the game and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Out of the gun, here's a give to A-Chan. And he's going to get this down close to a first at about the Jets' 44. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
I thought that was a good call. Passing situation on 2nd down. They hit him with the draw instead and pick up nice yardage.
Yeah, because the draw, they're thinking pass when they see that initially defensively, right?
But you know, in today's NFL, most of the time on 2nd and long, when it's a passing situation, pass rushers are on the field and you're only thinking one thing: get to the quarterback. Oftentimes you can bypass him with a running play. We've got to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They'll go. A-Chan. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they score? They did. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Here we go.
Fields going to change things up here. Here's Krosky Merritt to start the drive. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40.
Oh,
and now they'll shift things around. Here's Fields. He gets it complete to Harris. On a gain of 3 on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the
goal line
because
defense.
the defense brought pressure at
What?
that time. And sometimes against that,
What?
you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
They'll set up the screen for Hall.
Yep, better stop clicking off. Better stop clicking off. You run right by him. I'm gonna run right by him every time you click off.
Pick up of 16 and a Jet first down.
Well, I see a defensive coordinator
Every time you click off, I'm gonna go by him.
This is the kind of play that'll do it. You force 3rd and long. This is almost sort of a give-up play. You're just hoping to get something positive, and it winds up breaking big, and they convert on 3rd down.
Don't jump. Ready? Tonight.
A run inside. Krosky Merritt trying to run inside, but nothing there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
There you go, man. Run the goal line defense. Boy.
Here on 2nd down and 11. Here's a give to Hall.
At the 40, I got to run the goal line defense. Amazing. It's amazing.
No gain that time,
Amazing.
and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up.
It's amazing.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Now it's Fields off the bootleg. He'll try and do this himself.
Better stay in the goal line. Better stay in that goal line.
Such an athletic quarterback gets him the first.
It certainly appears that he's been able to get a read on how they've wanted to contain him in this game. He's seen some places where he can beat them in big spots, and right there, he slides in with ease for the first down.
What up, stuff? Motion.
Here we go. Nice. Go.
Give to Krosky Merritt. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
As a linebacker, you're taught to stay just slightly behind the ball carrier just in case he makes a cutback. But when you find the gap, shoot it. And he found it all right. Took it straight into the backfield and made the tackle for a loss.
Here we go.
This is fun. This is fun. I've never said it before. This is fun. This is fun. And goal line. This is funny.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense get a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Oh my God.
331, 331. Extend. Right.
He done gave up, fellas. It's better than goal line defense. It's amazing.
24 yards.
Oh my God. Hey, everything, B. Pull out everything. Man, trying to goal line good. From 40.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown,
Okay.
here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here.
There goes.
Field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
Oh my God.
First down,
Real
Miami
rap
as
on
they get
mama.
set to
Yeah,
start
yeah,
the
yeah,
drive.
yeah.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Looking to throw again on second down. Tua.
They're not.
That will not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't
They're not.
pick up. His time is now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as you guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. This offense so far on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 8 yards on the play, and they pick up the first. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He'll dump this off to H.A.
Yeah, all day long.
And he's got this down.
He can throw it to the run back all day long.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam
Watch
coming
the
out
what?
of the field, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking a little third
All
down
day
inside
long.
the 40. Short completion, just 4 yards. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. Tua going to throw. That's taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Tua to throw again. This one thrown underneath to H.A. And taking it to the 15.
They receive. They receive H.A.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's Tua.
That's all.
Touchdown Dolphins.
That's all.
Devontae Smith. A 15-yard touchdown
Drifting back in.
grab.
Didn't even go.
And the Dolphins have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that cuts the lead to 28-14.
Watch the short kick to bounce, fellas. Short and back.
This one away.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And the pieces have fallen into place to this point. They've got a 2-score lead in the fourth quarter. A berth to the Super Bowl resting on their ability to see this one through to the end. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, partner, Marvin, our #1 stats guy just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
I think so. 3 away from that century mark. Got to have it.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to call is one of his favorite runs, whatever he feels comfortable with, and what the offensive line has executed well today to try and get him over 100 yards.
Right.
On the ground, Krosky Merritt. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. One play action.
People made him stop. People made the goal line. It's amazing, guys. It's amazing, guys.
Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. It's taken to the 26. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it'll be Dolphin football.
Big play, you know.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next
Nothing
drive.
big.
And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the 4th quarter. This possession, gigantic.
Nothing big. Nothing big.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
Ball game. That's ball game, fellas. That's ball game. That's ball game. That's me. That's me. That's me. That's me.
Terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line.
That's me. Back to Super.
Well, down 2 scores in the 4th quarter. It maybe wasn't quite desperation time, but it was getting close. And that interception there on the deep ball, that probably slams the door on their chances.
And maybe that was the thought process, that it wasn't quite desperation time. So now you take the shot before they're going to lay back any farther on defense. Go ahead and throw it downfield. Unfortunately, it didn't work.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
Here we go. Right.
On the give,
You two must have told him that defense worked, man. You two must have said, run the goal line defense, they'll stop.
Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Baby.
And the Jets are closing in
Baby.
the Super Bowl burst now as they extend their
Maybe you two TikTok told that man that the goal line was going to stop.
extra point up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
Man once told me he was going to stop me every year from making it to the Super Bowl. That's what he told me.
And a good kick pays off as he's only able to get this out past.
As long as I'm in the league, you will never go to the Super Bowl. Already told me one time.
Teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
That's what he told me, guys.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And their dream of the Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry.
Well, this has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any
Gotta
defense
like
to
the
have
shot
this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
Y'all do it today.
It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to
Love what we did today,
They
fellas.
need 2. Here's 3rd down. He'll drop to throw.
Bye.
Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. And again, it's Tagovailoa. They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack.
Get him, Harris.
Protection certainly need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the 1st down sack. Quick slant here to Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this.
Tackle. That's how you open field tackle right there. That's how you open field tackle right there. With no click out, with no way for it to be. Don't get it yourself.
On 3rd and 7. They'll look to throw.
Let's go. Let's go, Stevens. Let's go, Stevens. Let's go, Stevens. Let's go, Stevens. Let's go, Stevens.
This one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. So a 4th quarter pick 6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner, and I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick 6, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Now a run here off the RPO. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out.
Hey,
This is going to get
gotta get some action,
so they
boy.
gain a bit of yardage on the play,
Hey,
actually. And
Livy,
they'll hold on
you
to the
can't
football
play.
as well. Now after the
Fumble
touchdown,
the ball
here's
like
Pinheiro to
you
kick it
can't
off.
play.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10.
The Dolphins at the
Who
line
is it?
ready for their next
Who is that?
drive. Their backs really against the wall now. They knew how tough this would be on the road.
Who's
in
it?
the NFC title game, and they have gotten all they could handle and then some. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Hit him anyway, Steve.
Incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Draw play. This is right. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
All right, go ahead, go. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Corner, long.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
Here we go. Good. 319.
I put you on the screen.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. And the Jets are going to the Super Bowl as we say thanks for watching and good night.
Let me check you. I tricked you, right? That was a message from your friend. That's from Kansas.
The books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gordon, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.
Hey, C is for Karina. K is for Karina, right? But those are words, but that's what your name is, right? Daddy! Dad, why are you washing some people? Dad, we have 5 more days, 5 more months until my birthday, right?
Yeah. Okay.